So my name is Widad, and I'm from Morocco. I grew up in Morocco. I was born in Casablanca, and I came to France when I was almost 20 to study. So I have a master's degree in economics, and I started by rapping. It was my first step on the artistic path and journey. And after that, I learned some Senegalese percussion during 5 years in the south of France. And after that, I think it was 2014, we start a project that we called Nordistan with Walid Ben Salim. It was a mix between old Arab poetry and contemporary, and our own text also that we rapped and sang with this band. We did this like 8 years, and now I am working and performing Aïta Mon Amour. In my family, there is no one practicing music or any kind of arts. So it comes like, I think, something that I hold on me, it was on me. And I started by doing music by rapping. Because rap for me, it was the easiest way to start music. And I read a lot of poetry. My dad was teaching Arabic at the school, so he helped me to have this culture around words, how words are important to express ourselves, and every word counts. You know, you have to choose carefully what you want to say and how you want to express it. So, and rap was also something that was out of the boxes, and it's not from our culture. So it was my teenager crisis, I think, and also to show to my parents and my family that I am not going to be like them. So it starts by the fascination, the big fascination that I have for the shikhat. Shikhat, they are the women, we call the woman who sing Aita, shikhat. It's the plural of shikha, but it means that someone who knows, who is a master of something. Because it took a lot of courage to practice art and out of norms of the, how we say, conservative society. Imagine, like now, we can speak easily about that, but imagine that we are talking about a woman who was practicing Aita on the 1930 or 40. So I have this fascination for those women, and also because when they come somewhere to celebrate, to sing, the atmosphere changed all the time, because there's like something lot of respect that we have for those women, and they were free of all the norms of the society because they decide to practice art and they were doing it, and everyone was accepting. So I think that they were feminist, but they didn't know that they were, you know. And it was something that fascinated me all the time. So I want to be like them. I want to be free. I want to be this kind of person that when I arrive somewhere, everyone will show me respect. So it was like it begins with that. And it's something that I also had on my mind. 20 years ago, I was like, so one day I'm going to work on Aita. So before the pandemic, I decided like to start working on Aita. So, and I invite Khalil to work with me because he do a similar work with the traditional and popular music in Tunisia. So I know that he have a process. He know how to do. And we went to Morocco many times. We meet. Unfortunately, we didn't meet women, but men. So I didn't meet shikhat, but I met shuyukh, young and old shuyukh, and they were very welcoming. They welcomed the idea, so they invited us also to work with them. So we collect the words. We start by trying to understand the structure, rhythmic structure, how the melodic changes between the parts, and we discover also that it's a very, very complicated and complex structures of songs, and there are codes, and it's an organic music, and le défi, I don't know, the challenge was to bring something organic and do it with something mechanic. And that was the biggest challenge. And sometimes we struggled with some tracks because with our mechanic mind, we start counting, but they don't count. Traditional music, they don't count because they feel everything. And there is a big link and a unique link between the words and the percussion. So they follow us, them all the time. So the percussionist knows the lyrics and sing, and he follow how the main singer is singing, so they can stop and they can make more long notes. And the journey is not finished yet because we still work with Khalil, and it's like really an ocean of knowledge, and you just start. I'm going to try to translate it because I use this sentence in Moroccan. I said, if the Aita is an ocean, I just put my feet on the sand. Yeah. It's like we are just trying to sing Aita with the actual tools. So we don't have the traditional instruments on Aita are percussion, utar, that Khalil is playing, some violin, and that's it. And we don't have violin, we don't have percussion, we have utar, and we use electronic tools to try to make this Aita sounds normal, because we performed in Morocco first time, and we were a little bit afraid because we were performing in front of people who know what is the tradition, what is the structure, but they were very welcoming the idea, and sometimes surprised. But one day I realized that if the Aita is like this secular tradition that comes from centuries ago, for sure it changes. It can't just be the same and travel all this time. So I think that we are trying to sing Aita with the modern tools. As a Moroccan, North African woman, it's important for young women and girls to have their own models. And we usually look and we are inspired by others. It's something good. I'm not promoting to be close or something, but it's important for us to have our own example and figure. And I found on the shikhat of Aita this kind of figure that inspired me. And also when I start working on this tradition, I wonder why it's not known. Everyone in the global or world music knows Aïta, knows Gnawa or Rai or the griot culture from Senegal, but Aïta, no one knows Aïta. Why? And maybe because I think also that it's a rural influence, and the countryside everywhere was like suffers from an exclusion. What it achieved for me is that it opened for us the possibilities of dreaming, that we can dream of freedom, of equality, of democracy, if we want to call it like that. So our voices can be heard. That was something that we never experienced, and it really, when it started in Tunisia, it was like, wow. The spring is going to. Flowers are going to blossom, jasmine is going to blossom. We can feel and smell a new spirit of something happening. At this period, what I remember also that a lot of new group, new style of music that we discover in Egypt and Libya and Tunisia, even in Morocco. So it brings something, like it had opened a huge Pandora box, because we left a lot of time under pressure. We were not allowed to dream, yes. Like now, it's against the genocide in Gaza, for sure, that I can't, and I don't understand why we are not all of us are on the street, walking somewhere, just to say stop, killing people, killing children, women, men. And this is, and the difference that, talking about social media, that everyone knows now what is happening, but we continue our lives like it's something normal happening. So at the beginning I will scream against the genocide in Gaza, and after that I will scream against, there is no justice, so I scream against that. And there is no equalities, so I will scream against that also. صعيب الكلام يبدل المحال، بنادم لاغي العيشه باقا مبهدل الحال، اسمع يلي يداوي نعطيك كلام يكاوي، فيق الراقد من لينا دنيا، ريحتها مارد الدم محروب، سياسه جباد ما كاين في الجوب، باش البشع عليك يتوب، زمان النفس دازت في الغربال، المال مشي بالبال، الكذوبه مزوق الحال، ودابت تخاف تقلوب رجال، ما تسنى الجواب وسال، واهل الحال امتى يصفى الحال، ناس متلفاه القهره ما على بالهش، بناس مدوره الكاش تجاره الهش، صبر الغاية عمار الفال حقلة خاد ما يرجع المولاه صافي حبس، ستوب مش شكوى لله، وقلت هذا اللي عندنا مكتوب، زماني زمانكم واعر غالب على القلوب، حل عينيك الطريق لا طالت، زيد مخطاوي رجليك، هذا ماشي تمنيك ولا هضرت لي بوليتيك، وقت بغات نفوس القاصحه، لافنير احنا ماشي هما نوض اصحى، وقينا نفوسنا مضيومه من الراس، حالف لا تسس، ناسي ناسو ما ناسي الناس، قالك يا ام ذا بيست نمبر اس، وحدي من الريحه الرياح اللي جايه.